going to be any better, Dweg.
Yeah, look, it certainly hasn't been the game of the century, has it? It has been an absolute slapfest coming out to the ImPerium camp, really struggling on their own map pick of Overpass. We'll have to see what they can do up on the CT side. There's a goosh onto a teammate to start off for the Triumph side, but they've already been able to get a couple of kills for this A bomb site, looking for a little bit more, and even with a gamble stack at the A bomb site, Jay, Triumph lose one player.
It tells you what you need to know, doesn't it? Stacking all 5 players and only 1 kill sustained by the CT side. ImPerium not off on the best of starts. Triumph are just, you know, just in such a good position right now. Just off the start of the pistol. I mean, they've got the AKs out already. They know that they could speed run this map. They're just like that, you know, so just get straight in with the rifles, back into the front of the cash for the long-term game. Oh, Heretic there. All right, that's a good start. Scout shot in. Wilkie's going to get ahead of Moose. Okay. Maybe a bit more contest from ImPerium than that first round seemed to imply.
Certainly so. A couple of great shots coming out from the Scouts. Triumph, though. And Molly's going to go out to the short contender rather than into ladder room. The flashbang will. This should be an easy kill. Damage still has been done to Curry. He's down quite low at 29 points of health. But Triumph, they've got a lot of options here. They've got short control. They've got 2 players out in short. But the bomb of Sheikh Zula in through connectors. So you've got to think a split through con probably on the cards here for Triumph.
Yeah, they got a lot of options, a lot of advantages. The only thing they don't have is the man advantage. And it looks like, yeah, it will be a con split in via jungle. Penny adjusting against them here, looking on towards Dark and the Palace area, looking onto the market entrance as well. Got Ellison held up towards the Palace area. We're ready with his Deagle. Sorry, with his sorry, it's Bert there with the Deagle, I should say. Ellison's played back over to the apartments. Now 5-7 can have a good impact onto Curry if he can find that player. He's playing out in the ladder room for the moment, just waiting for any rotations. Will be the linchpin counteract of the ImPerium side. They have got A site access. No one's watching the site itself, so if they can slow walk in, get a bomb plant, they can sneak this in without ImPerium knowing anything.
Well, the thing is, for Bert, he's got to be the big factor here, Jay. I don't know whether they sort of think that he might be in CT. Wilkie certainly heard the player in CT, so they know that there's at least 1 player aggressive. That's a great plant spot coming out for Sheikh Zula, planting open for that connected jungle area, because that's where we see Curry in ladder room.
He does get that kill on Ellison. Heretic falls next, but left alone with the Eagle 1 versus 3. Player team to snipe, couldn't land that shot. If he took his time, we could have snuck past, found the player at ticket booth instead. In the end, Penny will shut down the 3K, 2-0 for Triumph. Eventually, they do get that round together against the ImPerium side. The rifles can't come out for the CTs, of course, force buying in that last one, so there should be full eco now from the defensive forces.
Well, ImPerium just got punished for their passiveness there, Jay. They had a really great advantage. They got a couple of scouts to get them a 5-on-3. There was finally 1 trade back from Curry, but it was still a man advantage to the CT side. And rather than sort of kept looking for kills, they decided to play really passive, play really safe, and it just Triumph take the complete side control. They're able to get that bomb down in and just play the post plant. A good Deagle shot to start off from Wilkie, so it seems like for ImPerium, they're doing a pretty decent job of finding these opening man advantages, Jay, but it's the mid-round where they come back.
SMGs and rifles picking up all the kills. Got a couple of frags coming back from Heretic and Co, but not much in the grand scale of things. 3 players alive. Penny next to go down, if he even goes down at all, and yeah, Ellison's not even going to get that much out. No ammo in the AK either. Ding, ding, ding. 3-0.
Well, so far it's been a good start up for Triumph. We will see ImPerium, though, up on the CT side, Jay. Considering this is Triumph's map pick, ImPerium have the option of choosing the side, and we have seen them putting up the biggest amount of contests so far in IEM New York on that CT side, so it's already a bit of a positive starting on CT. But how much more can they do with it? AWP to follow up for Heretic. A little bit of mid-control looks to be coming in. Arch smokes go down for the T side to maybe try and sell them a little bit of a B fake. Let's see how many rotations this pulls over. Actually, none of them. The A players aren't moving at all.
Straight in for Wilkie, taking out Sheikh Zilla, opening up the round here for ImPerium. Second kill for Burt. Curry goes find that trade. Smoke down towards jungle position. The flashbang also standing by. Curry looks onto that back line. Does not see anybody coming in from the short control. Triumph And the man disadvantages they have been so far for the majority of these rounds here in this map up, which is a bit of a surprise, but it's not impacting itself to a round here. That's playing out for Moose in particular. Lines up those two frags, bunched up in the default position, as you do. And now standing at 2 for the CTD retake.
Oh, what a distraction. You can see Curry was just using a bit of utility to the top of connector, and the eyes are just pulled away. Great nade comes in for Carter J, but now he's alone. His teammate's gone down, and it's down to Curry and Moose to trade off one another, and Curry's going to end up the round with a 3K. I love that distraction that comes into connector, and as soon as Curry takes a bit of a contact, the instant swing comes out from Palace, and like you said, Jay, two players so close to one another in default, that's an easy spray down for Junior.
4-0. Despite their best of efforts, despite the best of chances there for the ImPerium side, it's just not going to come through. It's not going to be a good defensive or a retake at all for them. After half-life for this next follow-up round, the 5th of the board. Probably for Triumph Junior. Opening up the kill counts, looking for more players in the back lines. Got Heretic. Seems they're ready and waiting. Spray through. Penny and Curry with the next 2 frags. And nothing being found by the automatic pistols. The hand cannons left here towards CT spawn. Moose gets Ellison nade onto him. And a 1 versus 5. Mac 10 does not see the play. He does catch Moose at least for one big legal shot. But now the Mac 10 played their way in. Oh! They're going for knives. You talked a bit about the respect being shown by Triumph. I think that just disappeared right here.
Yeah, that really did. That's so overconfident there from Triumph, and I think Shake needs to have a chat with them. Yeah, they still win the round, but they should have been able to win that so much easier. Wow, they were hunting to the max, to say the least, when it comes to the frags in the end, pushing all through CT, and Ellison's Deagle, fantastic work. 5-0 start for Triumph. I wonder when the tactical pause is coming in from ImPerium. We spoke about on Overpass and over the last few days how early they've come out. We haven't seen one from them just yet on Mirage, Jay.
Incendiaries down, the flash is over, and standard mid control coming in from ImPerium. Single orbs up for both sides. Heretic will still be able to make it work with a blind shot on Sheikh Zilla. Triumph going pretty recklessly so far here in these opening phases. Again, they're going to lose the man advantage and take a second casualty as well, both of which untraded. Not a single lick of damage done to ImPerium here.
Oh, long spray coming in from Burt. That's a great response. And Triumph have just really fell apart. And a couple of just individual duels going the way of the CT side. Heretic, Ellison, and Burt all finding picks. It's going to be 2 for the AWP. And now Junior's in a 1 versus 5. What a shutdown coming out from ImPerium. And this has really come out of nowhere, Jay.
I mean, again, Triumph taking 1v1 faces and just having to lose them all. Not too out of nowhere if you just think about it for a moment, but Juniors have to grab the utility and try to see what he can do here. One Molotov out the ramp position, take face in, still taking damage. Probably not going to get away with this round. Indeed, Heretic will shut down a 3K. But again, Triumph kind of giving that round up to the ImPerium side off their back of their own right. Can still rebuy, so it's not too much of a worry because they've got AKs coming in, probably an AWP. Actually, no, Penny's not going to opt for it, so full AKs across the board. Maybe not for Shake, so they might have to go with the upgrade pistol and utility, so yeah, Triumph's money still not looking fantastic despite a 5-0 start here.
Yeah, look, money is still pretty limited, so this could be a really good chance in for ImPerium. If they can win this cut round, Jay, to maybe get a bit of confidence going their way, start to dictate the pace of the game. They need to get off to a good start. They need to get some sort of opening man advantage. Now, Wilkie's pushed very aggressively into ramp. Unfortunately, he's not going to be faced with any kind of a contact because it's heavy mid control to come out from Triumph.
AKs, AWPs, and M4s coming in. The standard Triumph. Automatic weapons into the mid position. Utility just utilized at the moment's notice. The mid control out from Triumph side. We'll try working towards a site. And a minute to go. ImPerium. Play it up. Carter. AK looking onwards at the stage. Spray through. Penny and Curry there with those 2 frags. 5-on-3 gained up here by the T side.
Heretic, a good response from him at least. I tell you what, this is actually still very doable to come out from ImPerium. 3 versus 3. The thing that might be the big sort of element in this round, Jay, is the backstab coming out from Moose. Surely there's just no way Heretic expects this.
Yeah, Moose ready, sees one, tells his teammates to back up and try and evade the apartment's entrances. Oh, the knife!
Oh no!
The knife! Stabby. Wilkie will find a trade, shakes the trade right back, but making a lot of noise. I don't know exactly where he is. Taps up, sprays through. Bird is going to kill back on Shake Zilla. And yeah, 1v1. There's Moose with a 6th to the board of the Triumph side. ImPerium decimated and embarrassed in that one.
Yeah, look, you know things are going pretty rough when you get knifed, but look, it is unfortunate, but yeah, look, Triumph have just been outplaying them in terms of the map control, in terms of their presence, utility, just fragging ability. The list can go on, Jay. ImPerium are going to bring double AWPs into the CT side. Carter J and Heretic picking it up, trying to go for something a little bit different. And Aggression's going to come out from the A ramp to see if they can establish a bit of an early contact and maybe an opening pick, and that's exactly what happens.
Oh, look at the Achilles heel being spotted out by Burt, taking out Junior. Shake Zilla can find the trade. At least they get something back on the Triumph side. Carter J sitting in the ladder room up with the scaffolding. Faced in by Penny, catches him looking the wrong way at the wrong moment. And Triumph, despite losing the early man advantage and losing some of the awkward positions being taken by the CT side, still turn it to a 3v3 here, Dweg.
Man, they can spot the AWPer out to the CT ticket area. Penny's doing just so much work in this round, Jay, getting 2 very important kills out through the window room area. Wilkie, oh, I tell you what, there's a chance here to potentially take down Shake Zilla and drop that bomb. It's just a matter of timing. The swing comes round. Oh, the timing. He finally drops that bomb, but he has to get Penny out from jungle. A 3rd kill goes his way, and now Heretic is in a 1 versus 2.
And wrap around from Penny to grab that bomb, not going to peek out into the open. There's no information on where Heretic's coming from. Check the CT spawn. Not expecting a jungle play. This could be a chance for the AWP to swing. Instead, here it comes down. Heretic lands that flick. Okay. Now a chance at a 1v1, but Penny's up for a 4K. And Heretic are slowly moving in. Has info on the bomb now. Yeah, I can see that bleeping, so we can spot it. Knows where to go from here. Has no kit, no smoke. Penny wrapping into backstab on the backstab of Heretic. And the murder hole this time, not from Connector. Faced up, he's going to make his way in from Tetris. I think they may have heard that footstep. Orb shot connecting to nothing. Straight through from Penny's good. 7-1 for Triumph, once again dominating here.
Nice and simple. 7-1, no real money to go for a reinvestment, Jay. They have to eco. And we even saw, like, they bring the double AWPs out, they find the opening pick, but it's been the mid-round. That's been sort of the big element, or the biggest element, I want to say, of weakness in this ImPerium side. We've seen them with mad advantages, there's no doubt about it, but it's the mid-round where they've struggled to hold on to it. ImPerium upgrading the Eagles, Moose just dry peeking out from ramp, confidence at its finest.
Incendiaries up against Moose's part, backed up. Penny with the kill on Wilkie. Deagle's so close towards position here at the smoke. Oh, it's seen by Moose, transfers his crosshead to the head, gets the kill. Ellison and Carter, last 2 players left. Carter tagged up, bomb plant should be secured from here. Good kill from Carter, already comes through for 1 good frag, but Junior and Penny traded back, so as impressive as those shots were, Triumph did more damage to themselves than ImPerium did to the T side. So 8-1 on the offensive board. It is just looking as dominant in map 2 as it was in map 1.
And I think one thing that is certainly a bit of a positive from ImPerium is they're hitting some really nice shots. Like, there's no doubt whether it's like an AWP or an M4 or even a Deagle, they're mechanically very, very sharp. But it's just the game sense a lot of the time that has really struggled for these guys. So there's certainly some building blocks to go somewhere very far, I think. Triumph just running out. Waterfall on Palace on a gun round, Jay. And there's hardly any utility. What a dry run from Triumph. Cody finds an opening. Peek the one swing off the bird. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying.
Got a peek in before the jungle smoke even landed, let alone bloomed. Carter coming up with one frag in the back line. Curry's there for a trade onto Ellison. Continuing with his 3K. Heretic got to be wary of the Quadra. Sneaking into the back lines here in the sniper's nest. Will he peek? Will he find him? No, he won't. Gonna go out towards the market area where the CT's at. They're gonna go hunting for them. I mean, they can do this stage to a triumph. Spray through. Carter needs this frag. You get straight sort of at least. Now it's best for the T's to hold back a bit more and keep their weapons in check. The money is not good for Triumph, despite the 8 rounds going to 9 that they've had so far on T side.
I love how I mentioned like the individual prowess of Imperial, and then Curry just does that, just wide swing and absolutely everything on the side. And just, like you said, peeking before the smoke even pops, and 3 just disgusting kills. Oh my. I think my 12 rounds for Imperium is going to be a lot less, Jay. I think that they could honestly get 16-1. I just don't know how there's a way that they can get at least a couple more rounds on this map.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Based on the level of form being shown up by these two teams, considering the skill differentials, Carter and Curry get trading already here. Moves to fall first, but Triumph gaining the HP advantage, now looking for the man advantage on Penny's part here in Connector. Carter J's going to swing on it, taking it down. Shake's going to follow suit on Ellison. Bomb being left out of the apartment, so someone's going to go back and get it, but it might just be quicker to get the kills. Curry facing in, not checking the SFG angle of Burt here, so he gets one frag as Wilkie pulls. Penny can swing, get himself a triple, 10-1 for Triumph.
Alrighty. Well, Imperium. Seems like haven't used a lot of tactical timeouts, Jay, on Mirage. I think they're done at this point. Got to be realistic. If you weren't able to put up a good performance on Overpass on your own map pick, it's going to get even tougher on Mirage, and that's what we're seeing. We have seen the Scouts do a little bit of damage in the past, so there's an opportunity for maybe a kill or two. But Triumph, I mean, they could just do anything at this point. They could default, they could execute, they can dry run. It really feels like all the power is in their side.
Yeah, I don't even see where they can go from here. How Imperium are going to make this work. Jump face from Curry, going to get tagged up early on this. Heretic with that kill. Eagle face in, more players down the corner. AK spray from Penny does not do anything but with that kill of his own right. 5v3 scenario, AK going to get recovered on 2 individuals. Okay, at this point they might be better to save something out here, but Imperium is still facing for more frags here on the A side. One AK makes his way up, but Burt Jr. drops in. Wilkie gets the kill to trade. He moves down, there's another CT out there. Almost takes out his own teammate. Shake gets 2 frags though, to drop to 11 HP with a 2 versus 2 chance now available. AK swing and a hit from Carter, and Shake still has the bomb on his back. Does he know about both CTs? I think he's going to try and sneak his way to B regardless.
This could be a chance here, Jay. The thing is, though, 11 HP. Oh, timing. Oh, can't hit the shot. Needed to hit the headshot tap. Carter J, big kill for him. 2 on the board from Imperium. And sometimes, Jay, it doesn't matter if it's a gun round and eco or whether it's just a half bite. A round's a round. And they were able to do a really great amount of damage. The wide swings together as the unit out from mid were very well executed. They got a 5-on-3 really quickly. They were able to pick up the weapons. And Triumph give another round over to their opposition.
Off shots of Wilkie, unfortunately caught off. Yeah, flashes in the midst of that jump. Trying to make his way towards short, but just couldn't do anything with it. Dead and buried immediately. Carter will find a trade back, but Moose is there for a trade of his own right. 2 kills of the AWP as well, and Curry's already in jungle to deal with Burt. That round over in a matter of just 26 seconds or so. Yeah, 11-2. Triumph are making light work of this series.
And you know what I fear the most, Jay, is that Imperium still have EG Inferior. Like, this Group A has, you know, it's got the NBL level teams, they've done New England Whalers, they've done Rebirth, now they've got to face Triumph, and they've still got EG Inferior.
Oh boy, that's going to be fun. That is going to be a lot of fun. Wow. Curry and Junior opening up those 2 kills. Heretic and Carter fall. Last three from Bird does not get anything as Junior drops in for a secondary frag and Wilkie left alone. And we're just repeating ourselves on a broken record. This match, unfortunately, is just going time after time, just the same repeated sort of sequences in the Triumph side. 12-2 now going into the last round of the half. Yeah, we're looking at a 13-2 half again, Blake.
Yeah, I think we might even be looking at a 16-2 scoreline. This is, yeah, been one-sided to say the least, and I think it's really showing the difference in these two sides. You've got to understand that a Triumph for a team that were an MDL in Season 33, they've got promoted into Pro League, and ImPerium are a team that recently got promoted to MDL off the basis of teams dropping out and struggling towards the bottom of that MDL ladder this season. An opportunity of a lifetime for them to play here at IEM New York and soak up as much experience as possible, Jay. I'd love to see them return to an event like this in 6 months, a year's time, potentially. But it just looks like their time is running out. Molotov out to Palace, and, well, Heretic just can't do anything.
Right found, secondary for Curry as he swings out in connector, getting Burt to fall. Wilkie goes next to Ellison and Carter. Now just Ellison alone and Curry on for 3 frags. Not gonna work at it, but no. 1 versus 5 stuff Ellison. And Junior's there with a drive-by shot. We're going to a break in, well, ImPerium can sort of just sit in a corner and cry for a little bit. Hopefully come back with a more confident half. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we never look back. The shots on my tab, everybody's on back, getting cloudy on it. Yeah, we do it like this, cause I like it like that. Yeah. Through the motions, it's super slow motion. It's time to lose your inhibition, developing a blind ambition. Fire it up, ignite it. I don't wanna fight it no more. I wanna see where this can go. I'm done with playing around, not knowing. Yeah, we've nothing to lose. We're lost to the night. We're feeling alright. Just let it go. Gonna do it like this, gonna do it like that. Everybody's on that, gonna do it like this. Yeah, we never run. Got the bodies on tap, getting cloudy on it. Got me on the right track, yeah, you got me on it. Gonna do it like this, cause that's the way we want it. Gonna do it like this, gonna do it like that. Gonna do it like this, yeah, we never look. You and I, we've been friends for a long time now. Always have a good time whenever we go out. But you've been calling me up all the time and sending me signs and giving me them eyes. And you've been saying that you found the one, texting me junk and you wanna talk, but you can't say why. I can't get there and you know I've tried. You know I don't wanna waste your time. City lights, I'm looking in your eyes, but I can't say why. It doesn't feel right to call you mine. You know I don't wanna waste your time. I can't get there.
We are 4 minutes away from completing this series in an hour and 15 minutes. So let's see what the Triumph can do this right here, right now. A CT side set in. All they have to do is take 3 rounds in less than the time it takes to complete 3 rounds. So ImPerium straight up and out into the A site. That's up with those blocks. USP of Curry coming on with 2 good frags. Bert and Wilkie actually get themselves 3 kills. And Bert hunting for more players on a rotation. He's so low on HP, but Moose gives up the opportunity with a 3K. Now Junior stands alone. 1v3 clutch bomb plant secured open here for the danger box back line. Junior just facing in, sees nothing towards the CT spawn. If he stuck around that angle for a moment, he would have caught that player that's there in CT. It looks like we might have a survival here from ImPerium. Junior taking a lot of time with this. I think that footstep might have been heard by somebody here. Either way, Heretic is watching in from the palace area. The dual user Bert standing by, ready to receive. Up for his Squadra. Does get shut down by Junior for that 1 frag, but running out of time, still no kit. He's out of the dodge, he's out of the round.
Hey, you're saving. Holding on to the Kevlar, bring it into the next. I get the force spike going for Triumph, but for ImPerium, I mean, look, hats off for Bert. It was aggressive, it was fast, it was in the face of their opponents. He took some really close quarter duels with the Glock and ended up getting a 3K. There's some great entries coming out to the A bomb site. And it seems like they're not done just yet, Jay. And Penny, forcing down, you would expect the whole team will do. No mess. No SMGs, no MAC-10s, none of that, Jay. It's all rifles to come out from ImPerium. They want to try and get the firepower basis down.
It's Penny with the opening kill of the round. The Deagle set in. Half fight out for the Deagle. Plays the pistols, of course. Having to be afforded by the Triumph side. They come out 2 for 1 as Penny with his double kill does even more damage towards Wilkie. Next up, Moose facing him with a 5-7, does get shut down by Wilkie. Penny still hunting. Junior takes some damage, so 3v3 HP advantage for Triumph. On plant secured, open as Carter does drop Junior at long last. They're trying to force more CTs to peek forward, but they're going to wait for the plant of the retake.
And both players coming in through CT, Shagzilla and Penny. Got a couple of pistols to work with between them, but that's a big kill from Heretic. And now for Shake, in a 1 versus 3, does manage to find one, spots out one player towards that ramp position, but running out of time again. He needs to be making sure that he's getting these kills in pretty quickly, and already, Jay, I think he's pretty much out of this round. Is he still going to try and go for this?
Why not? Flash on. Got nothing to lose here at this stage for the Triumph side. They've got so many rounds in buffer. Bursting through, take a headshot back. That will lead to some damage. Can he get Carter? That's a good shot. AK might get recovered, but Shake Zula will not. So that's at least all 5 casualties taken for Triumph. They might force the buyback off the back of that.
Yeah, not often you'll see a CT side force, but everyone did go down for ImPerium. So there is that opportunity. At the same time, though, Jay, if they just take a simple eco, they'll be able to get 4 pounds. Ability. It just depends on sort of how disciplined they want to be with the economy state. No, that's not an AK on the city side. There we are. It's fixed up. But I'm hoping this is just an eco, Jay.
I mean, whatever it is, I wouldn't be surprised to Triumph won it regardless if it was a force buy or an eco, you know? So, yeah. Either way, the CTs are not in the best positions. Triumph, oh, sorry, I should say the T side are not in the best position still. Triumph are in the dominant position overall with the 9-round lead above ImPerium. Of course, the buyback should come through from the T side line. Small tech pause being called, and I'm not sure for whom. I'm not sure what the reason is. Looks like we have a disconnection over on the CT side. You can see there's the AK over on Wilkie, who apparently has rejoined. He's gone to join the Triumph, guys. So no. Obviously, we'll get to fix that up, get the 5th back in server, so we can so we can continue with the game. Obviously, I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if we've seen some tech issues over the course of ImPerium side of things. So it'd be nice to see it's happening to the opposition as well as themselves.
And you got to look at the money and think, right, Heretic, Ellison, and Carter J can all go AK armor, but they just won't have like any utility. They'll be able to just get, well, a flashbang each for Carter J and Ellison. Burt can be on a Galil. It depends on this round. You know, do they want to get a bit more util and maybe downgrade to the Galil rather than the AK? Because at the same time, you've got to think you want to try and sort of overwhelm your opposition as best as possible. We'll have to make that decision. But for Triumph, Jay, you think it's only really going to be a matter of time until they close out this series. And it's been a quick one. I know you mentioned the point that there was a potential of finishing it sort of within an hour and 15 minutes. That's kind of unheard of in a best-of-3 context. It's been a very quick series. The rounds have been very short. And for ImPerium, it seems like they're just holding on, Jay.
Yeah, only just. For them, this situation, obviously, it could potentially break the momentum of the, you know, of the Triumph side with those rounds being posted up on the T side board. Or hell, maybe they're just trying to evade us from going down in such a short period of time. Maybe they're trying to at least hold a longer series than an hour and 15 minutes, which we actually have gone past at this stage. An hour and 17 minutes since we've begun. Yeah, bit of a shame, but oh well. I mean, look, right, at this point, I'm still looking for a series that goes for less than an hour, which would be easily like
come on,
one
like
of the quickest series
that's
like ever.
That's got to be tough. Yeah.
Either that or the longest overtime, which I'm still
there's-
hungry for.
Oh, I was just thinking about like the longest series. I can't remember what the oh, it seems as if, Jay, actually, I don't need to ramble on. We've got some highlights to show you of the game, so we'll hopefully be able to get those over to you. Here they are.
I mean, can you call
Remember
them
that?
highlights, given the fact that, you know, it's all been Triumph?
Yeah, it's been one-sided in terms of the highlights, hasn't it? Yeah, that spray down for Kari, like that was dirty, wasn't it? And then this, like that was the next round 2 from Moose.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, like Triumph have definitely had the better of the highlight reel, and they're going to have the majority of this. I don't know if ImPerium is going to have like even one, you know, one clip overall. Like, you can just sort of see how far this series has gone. If you're just joining us, obviously, I know some people came over from the mainstream in the break, but you know, like just to highlight exactly how well this this series, this map, and everything's gone for Triumph so far against ImPerium. You know, knife kills, multi-frags, trade, damage, and of course even this last round that we just saw played out here where Shake sort of got that, sent those 2 simple headshots on Wilkie and Carter. You know, even though they don't win the round itself, they are just bringing it as close to ImPerium as humanly possible, and well, hopefully that will continue as we go to this tech pause. Again, I'm not sure what the actual issue is, so hopefully we'll find out what the problem is soon, and we can update you on why we're being delayed so much here by the Triumph side. It is a Triumph tech pause, though. They're the ones having the disconnect problem.
Yeah, and I was just thinking a little bit earlier, the longest series. I know that a couple of tournaments in the past have done best of 7s, like a long time ago. But yeah, this has certainly been one of the shortest ones I've seen in a while, Jay.
Sorry, hold on. Best of 7? What?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
In
Pretty sure.
Counter-Strike? Who's done that? In CSGO?
Oh, it was a while ago. Like, yeah, maybe like 5-6 years ago, maybe. There's been a couple,
Jesus
I think
Christ.
1 or 2. Like, that would be a long
I'm trying
day.
to think. I'm just trying to think, 'cause, like, you know, I'm decently well versed in my Counter-Strike history, but I don't remember a single best of 7 series. Like, that must be like, yeah, that must be like an age far gone a long time ago. Like, I would understand if it was maybe like, you know, one of the earlier versions of Counter-Strike, like the 1.6 or Source or something, but
Nah, CSGO.
well, fair play. 13-4 though. This is not a best of 7. It's a best of 3. And it could be much shorter than the best of 7 could ever possibly be if we are set to believe what Triumph's potential is like. They aren't going to go for the eco this time, Blake. You hope that they would, but they've got the M4s, the FAMASas, and the Swipe 7 in for Shake Zilla. Nades up already do damage to 4 players, especially on Burt, down at 64 HP.
A fast mid control coming out from ImPerium, and for Triumph, they're going for an aggressive short play, or at least they were with the boost up. They've been cancelled upon it, giving up really not too many fights here through mid. Now, I wonder what ImPerium are going to do with this mid control, Jay. Do they want to try and get a player into ladder, into window, up through connector? Because they've got a lot of control, but they need to do something with it.
Curry with the M4 waiting back here on the A site passive. Junior getting first casualty. Heretic looking at the penny next to Famasa. She comes up with that frag and he backs up. Curry swings in as well. Here towards short to get Elliston and gets Carter as well. Back in the default boxes. Sheikh Zula gets traded and Curry repositions as well. No info of him here towards the sandwich fish. He starts peeking in though on 2 HP. Very ballsy for him to get out this far. But even so, ImPerium are forced back. They're going to rotate to the B site when Moose is ready and waiting.
Oh, what a read. What a read. This looks like Penny's going to rotate over to B. That's where they've got Moose. And Curry, you're right. He's been really aggressive at just so low HP. He's going to be able to clear out mid and not see anything. Both Wilkie and Bert are coming in from the B apartments. Then they've got to make a decision, Jay. Do they want to do this silently or be quick? They're going to be quick.
And 4 standing by, 17 seconds for ImPerium to get the plant, and Moose shuts down the plant. Penny with the final frag on Wilkie. Gets his 2K in the end. We're back to a 10-round lead for Triumph, 14-4. That shut down the economy of ImPerium. No loss bonus. So much damage done in the round prior. And a force buy to an eco to a victory. It seems to be on the table for Triumph. That is what our roadmap looks like here for the CT side.
Yeah, double eco status. Don't really have a lot of options here, ImPerium. Are they going to go in for the force? Scout out for Carter J. Deagles for the rest of them. Going for a widespread default, seeing if maybe they can take some individual duels. I've seen Curry time and time again at the A-bomb side player being very, very aggressive, but it's actually Bert's Deagle to find the 5-on-4. That's a good start for the T's.
Five on 3. Not much better than that at this stage, considering the awkward force spot you have for ImPerium. Penny also getting tagged up as well.
Oh!
Heretic will get Junior next. Okay, now we've got some rifles to work with. Now we've got a major amount of advantage for the ImPerium side. Penny dealt with by Wilkie next. And this may be the most confident we've seen ImPerium so far throughout this series.
Yeah, probably. Like, the only other round that probably comes close is when they were in the first half of Mirage, where I think they lost 1 player on a gun round in, like, round 6 or round 7 quite early on. Outside of that, we have not seen, like, very clean rounds to come out from ImPerium. Gonna try and hunt down Moose. I mean, the D-side economy is still not fantastic, so I'll be surprised if they hunt too many players to him. And Triumph will have to force in the next round, there's no doubt about it. Wow, those were some very, very crispy aim duels.
Indeed they were. Very well played there from the pistols to able to get this far. I mean, you saw how much it took out of them, but in the end they were able to contain the frags and not fall off. (14-5). Still with an ImPerium survival rate, an opportunity that might still hold together at this stage. We've got the FAMAS's in, CZ's force backs coming through. Flashes over, but M4 watching down the mid position, ready to take some face and contact. But right now, Triumph playing a bit more passively. They are starting to boost their way up towards the short control, though.
ImPerium. Now, the majority of the times they've taken mid control, it pretty much has been undefended from Triumph. They've got a very aggressive Moose playing an angle that hasn't really been seen before on this CT side. Maybe a way back in. Junior swapping places with his teammate. ImPerium, though, it's got to be a lean over to the A-bomb site, Jay, because they're going to leave a lurk out through mid. The rest of them are going to go back in T-spawn to regroup up with the main and Palace player.
There's Moose with a kill to return to a 4-on-4. ImPerium entering into A. Penny held back behind the ticket booth. Flashes over, the AK looks on. The Molotov's backlines burst through. Wilkie taking some damage. Nades on, continuing further on. Penny takes even more damage at this stage. Plant down from Carter. Open to the back lines. Junior comes up with a frag, shakes to the back in. Next up, Wilkie with that trade. AK spray, desperate to find something. And the scout will push forward of Carter right in the midst of the smoke. Right up close to one player that walks straight in, kisses a CT, and goes down as Penny gets 2 frags. AK recovered, Diffuse will be stuck, and Triumph will have match points.
Yeah, look, Carter J was trying to make a bit of a play there, Jay, pushing through the smoke and trying to see if he can catch them off guard. Unfortunately, he pushed through the smoke and Penny was right on the other side of it. 15 rounds finally has gone the way of Triumph. It's only needed a few in this second half to get here. After posting a 13-2 scoreline at the turn of the first T side. ImPerium. At least they've got a pretty decent buy together going into round 21. They've got the AWP for Heretic on the T side, but it is a glass cannon.
AK's in for 2 players of the CT camp, and one of which is pressing down range to try to pick out the AWP first. Frags Jr. 2 kills. One being dropped to the mid-control, ImPerium teetering on the edge of death. Burt will go next up. Wilkie and Ellison, last 2 players for ImPerium. A challenge from Junior is going to try to get anyone else as Wilkie pulls out towards the A side. 1 good kill comes in with a T side player, but now he's to find 3. Good headshot on the second, man. Triumph. Okay, Ellison. 3 kills, but now walking straight into Shake's hands. Knifes out, no idea. The apartment player's right here, and Shake will drop 16-5 for Triumph. Absolute domination in this map and in this series.